What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, right now the Bitcoin price is having a bit of a pullback here. How far down are we going to go? I want to show you guys exactly what I found and exactly how you can take this trade over on Bybit, whether long or short. And guys, I have so many other coins I wanted to talk about today, including Doge, Link, ETN, Filecoin, Mana, Storage, and Zcash. And guys, if that sounds good to you, be sure to smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, guys. Help out with that algorithm. And guys, let's dive right into the price action. Okay guys, so we've definitely had a very interesting few days on the charts. Remember, I was talking about having a breakout right here on this horizontal triangle, guys, and we smashed right through it, guys. Very easy stuff. And then I ended up locking in my profits here. For instance, I just took profit at the previous top at around 63.8 there. Okay, so the one right before this. Okay, and then we formed a nice descending wedge, and instead of breaking to the upside, which we have a higher percentage of doing, we did end up breaking down. Some negative volume came into the market right down here, guys, and then the price action did move down. Another little horizontal wedge or a bear flag right here, guys, and we just respected it, just kept going down. And what's really interesting, guys, this green line that I formed from like 5 videos ago as a breakout point actually acted as a major support here prior to trend line right here. Okay, so this is really exciting. Then we had an inverse head and shoulders. I actually took this trade, rode it all the way up to the top. Actually, I didn't put my check mark there. Let me put that in for you guys. Took it right there, okay? And then a new pattern started to form out right here, okay? Let me make that a little cleaner for you. Measured from the back of the triangle, and we didn't quite actually hit that one right away, but we ended up hitting it several hours later. Okay, so for instance, I was talking about with my students at the end of the day yesterday that we're in this big ascending wedge here, and they do tend to break to the downside. And I put this phantom B here just to show you guys that's where I planned for it to break out. And guys, let's be real here, broke out basically right on that spot. I mean, perfection would have been right there, but guys, come on, that's as good as it gets. Okay, so a short, quick breakdown, a little bit of a pullback. Then we had a nice little double top here, measured from point of support. Okay. Just like that, and that was very easily hit as well, guys. I mean, we're punching right through it, and then again, like I just said, that green line being respected. So guys, we're in that moment where we got to wait for a little bit of a movement to play out, but there's also a bigger pattern that I found. Okay, so for instance, what I've found is something like this. Okay, so we definitely have a big pattern playing out right here. Okay, and the question is, are we going to get a good bounce off a trend, retest some resistances, and hopefully work back up towards the top of this wedge? As we know, descending wedges do tend to break to the upside, guys. So that's exactly what I'm looking for in the price action, okay, in the long term. And guys, let's just go over to the 1 hour for a split second. And that's an advanced chart, by the way, guys, if you're curious. And then let's just pull up the EMAs for a brief moment, especially the 55. And as you can see on the 1 hour, we are still below it, guys. So that is a bearish sentiment right now. We could end up moving down. If we go to the 4 hour, we are below that as well, guys. So that is a bearish sign. Okay, we need to get back above these 55 moving averages on the 4 hour, but especially on the 1 hour for the short-term movements, okay? And we're going to need some good volume down here to make that happen, quite simply, guys. All right, I'm going to move right on to Doge, okay, guys? Lots of people very interested in Doge, and I'm going to keep it super simple right now, guys. If you have missed the boat on Doge, okay, I'm going to put my camera back on here for a second. If you have missed the boat on Doge, okay, here's your plan of attack in my eyes, okay? So I would go to the 1 hour, okay? For starts, get a good idea of where we're at. So for instance, if you didn't already buy, for instance, if you miss a pump, you should try to buy at the 55-day moving average, either on the 1 hour or the 4 hour if you're pretty scared. So for instance, we just got that bounce right here at around 0.26. The question is, are we going to just keep pumping up? Okay, for instance, have the same kind of motion like we had just right there, or are we going to retrace a little bit more down? Okay, guys, and maybe retest down here. Okay, so the ultimate buy on the 4 hour would probably look just like this. Okay, so it'd probably come down and hit right around 19 or 20 cents. Okay, if that's where you were optimally looking to get in, if you're waiting on the 4 hour. And again, guys, on the 1 hour, if you were looking to get in, now is exactly the time to get in on Doge if you're looking for the 1 hour play, okay? Just for instance and transparency, guys, let me zoom out for a second here so you guys can see. This was the last time I was buying Doge right here. I saw this big pump happen. I had some coin already. I ended up taking some profit here, and then I bought the consolidation and then took profits up here again, guys. So I've actually been out of this one for a while. And yes, no BS, guys. Like a couple days ago, I was thinking about buying some more Doge, and damn, I would have been so right. So that's just one of those things. But that happens, guys. So anyway, that's how I'd be tackling Doge if I'm looking to get in on it. And guys, let's talk about Link. Okay, so Link just broke out of that wedge. And what's really nice is it's still holding above it, but we do have a nice double top right here. I mean, that's clear as day. Bam, bam. Point of support. This is pretty basic stuff, guys. So if we're getting this breakout right now, we might actually reach back into this channel, in which case we could just extend this a little bit further. But guys, remember, previous all-time high was right here, okay? So we've already broken that, and we have a new one all the way up here now. We're just going to make both of those green here, okay? Okay, so those are your tops for right now. Okay, we can get rid of this one. Okay, so that's what we're working with here, and this is acting as a support. This is acting as a resistance, and most likely in general we could end up moving around here, but new patterns will form out, giving a story of the immediate, guys. That's what you need to be reading. Don't let anyone tell you different, that they can't predict which way the price action's moving. Like, the reality is you should be able to read the price action in the immediate, patterns within patterns. And guys, if you don't understand that stuff, remember, I am teaching a course. Reach out to me today at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com. My buddy Mitch will be happy to send you your onboarding email, guys. We are just having a blast in Zion. I could preach it all day. I'll talk more about it at the end of the video. But guys, that's what I think is going on with Link. We might get a little bit of a retest, but hopefully we can just repass this all-time high. And guys, let's be real here. I was talking about April having a $40 Link. Let's hear it in the comments, guys, because I called that maybe 5-6 months ago for this month. I mean, guys, come on. I'm really proud of that one. Let's go. All right, guys, and let's talk about Electroneum, guys. I got more good news to report. Epic times, guys. So what have I been saying these last few weeks? What have I been saying? We're going to work down the wedge, And what did I say in my last video? We're working this wedge. A breakout is imminent. Hopefully we get a blast off a trend line. I had some confusion in the comments about where the trend line was, guys. It's right where I put it in my video. Let's be real here, okay? I'm an expert technical analysis, okay? There's a reason things keep happening exactly like I say they will, okay? It's because I spent 14 hours on the charts and I really study it. And guys, moreover, just very exciting stuff in general. Like, for instance, if we go to the 1 hour, zoom way in here, we are back above the 1 hour. Okay, guys, so here's what I'm hoping for. Basically, in all of these instances, like right here, right here, right here, right here, you get the idea. All overbought territory. Okay, here's another one. Meaning, hey, we didn't just pump right out and we got rejected and came back down. Okay, so we've been moving down. Remember that video I made like 6 videos ago, say, hey, we're moving down, okay? But basically all those points could be viewed as overbought territory. So what I'm hoping for is we can respect the line wherever it goes, you know, and stay above it and hopefully move up and continue to recover, okay? And a good note, we didn't break below the trend and need a massive reversal. But for instance, this one, we are in the process of a reversal for this trend, okay? So for instance, we want to be working back up. And guys, just like I said, you know, many videos in a row now, I believe we're going to get a similar pump. Okay, look at the similarities. Look at this stuff. It's incredible. Okay, so I'm expecting, anticipating, waiting for this to happen. Okay, I'd be very surprised if we break trend. But guys, you're going to know if you do because I keep you updated. Okay, so just, you know, keep your eye on Electroneum. Definitely a good project. And, you know, let's be real here, guys. So many weak hands were weeded out then. They're regretting it now, guys. That's simply, and all year, you know, I've been telling you guys to accumulate Electroneum. And I know so many of you did, so congratulations to all those who did. You know, life-changing stuff. We're talking over 1,000%, guys. That's incredible. Okay, guys, let's move on to Filecoin. Okay, so in my last video, I was talking about a breakout being imminent, a horizontal triangle was forming, and guys, we had all the indications showing us which way we were going. And man, just beautiful stuff. So last night I was actually thinking about making a breakout alert video, but we got rejected, and then a double rejection, triple rejection, quadruple rejection of higher prices. Guys, we're gonna need a little bit more work here. So for instance, we're kind of retesting around the 55 on the 1 hour. If we can break back above it, for instance, we get a crossing of the 7 and the 20, back up to the upside in combination with volume and simplicity. Okay, we can start to get a good pump right there. And guys, there's many other indicators you could use. For instance, let's talk Bollinger Bands just for a minute. Whenever we get a big move, for instance, they widen. Okay, and when I'm talking about riding the wave, that's what I mean on my channel, where it says ride the wave. I'm talking about the Bollinger Bands. For instance, back here, we broke the median, rode the wave down. Right here, broke the median, a little bit of indecision, broke the median solid with volume, rode the wave up, okay? And guys, the beauty is we are getting a little tighter here after a nice expansion, so we might end up just moving to the right and then hopefully getting a breakout right here and then work our way back up towards that 250 mark, guys, because that would just be phenomenal for Filecoin. And let's be real here, I'm reading all kinds of stuff with some really high projections right now, so there's definitely some hype behind this coin, guys. That's what I'm looking at right now in the immediate price action. Let's move right along to Mana, guys. I couldn't be happy with Mana either, guys. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This is insane, just the gains we're making left and right, guys. And just for anyone new to the channel, I started pushing people into Mana right here. January. Anyone who followed my calls is up 2,159%, guys. I could have done that same thing for Filecoin. We're up that big on that one too, guys. Man, we are just hitting home run after home run, guys. Gosh, I don't even know what to say. Like, so for instance, what I did right here is I took what I put in, I took out. And now I'm writing free coin. So basically, I put in, about 5,000 here. Got all the way up to 35,000 here, took my $5,000 in profit, and now we're still climbing, guys. And what I believe is it's going to look just like the Electroneum chart in a couple months. We're going to look back and it's going to be this tall, and the price action is going to be way up here. So guys, just amazing times, coin wide. Let me know in the comments if you caught the Mana call, because this is just biblical times of cryptocurrency. There's just so much money to be made. Let's move right along to storage. Okay, guys, let me pull that over so you can see it. Okay, so on a good note, we did get a little bit of a pump with storage last night. I didn't actually draw anything out here, but guys, we were in a descending wedge for a while, and we broke out of it to the right here, okay, and kind of just consolidated. For instance, we pull up the Bollinger Bands. I don't even need to see them prior. I know they're tight. That's the reality, guys. I want you guys to understand something. I don't prepare a show for you guys, okay? I actually just wake up, start shooting the video, and look at the charts. I don't have anything planned. I can read the charts by looking at them, okay? That's the gift of technical analysis knowledge with time, okay, guys? So the more you can spend on your learned material, learning how to trade, the better you're going to be at it, guys. It's that simple. It's like reading a book to me at this point, okay? So anyway, widening of the Bollinger Bands right here, starting of the right wave, a little bit of rejection off of the trend. So hopefully we can get actually back up here and get above onto this previous trend line. That would be really good for storage. Lots of good things with this project as well, I believe. And I think that as long as we can at least hold above this previous top here at 2.19, we are in good shape. And we want to just get back up into this area up here, guys. Okay, but we have to watch for the volume. We have to watch for the proper indications to show us which way we're going, okay, guys? Again, we aren't psychic. We have to use graphical analysis to show where the price action is moving in the short term, as well as technical analysis, okay? All right, guys, so let's move right along. And again, as soon as we get above this 55 on the 1 hour, that would be a very good sign, just like back here. And on many coins, once we broke it, we rode down. It's the same story with technical analysis, coin-wide, guys. That's to answer one of the many questions I get, which is, how do you do TA on all these coins? How do you know? It's technical analysis, guys. Once you learn how to do technical analysis, you can read any coin, okay? Let's be real here. Okay, guys, so let's talk about Zcash. Definitely an amazing project in simplicity. I don't have anything drawn out on it, but I just wanted to talk about it, guys. It's definitely been a project I've been involved in for a very long time, and I've been accumulating coin all the way down since around $20-some. And guys, I couldn't be happier with this project too. So let's just zoom out for a moment. I even have to go to the 4-hour to catch this one. So guys, this is where I was like doing a lot of my purchasing in the early days, and we're talking all the way back from last March here. So I actually did a big portion of my buys back here and accumulated a lot of mining. So this coin as well is up about 867%. But even if, say, like you missed all of the early stuff, and for instance, my YouTube channel started like right around here somewhere, okay? So for instance, you probably could have caught it like right there. Oops, sorry, put up the wrong thing there. Probably could have caught it like right here and still made around 480%, guys. So just an amazing project. I think Zcash is still going places. They've been around for quite some time. And guys, if you don't know much about them, just talking price action alone, going to the daily here, they at some point had a massive wick all the way up at like $30,000 at some point, and then a previous hilltop at around $1,000, and then before that around $800. So in all honesty, guys, I'm expecting at least breaking 1,000 eventually with this bull cycle. Just in transparency, minimally 800. But guys, work has to be put in for that to happen. So we can't just say, oh, it's going to happen. We gotta analyze that as it goes. But right now, just in simplicity, we have broken the 55 on the 1 hour and have been riding it up ever since. So until we get a retest of that and maybe a reversal, I'm very bullish. So definitely some amazing times with Zcash. And guys, that's about all the time I have for today. These are just biblical times in cryptocurrency. We are just making hand over fist money, guys. I can't stress enough. If you want to learn your financial freedom and you don't feel like you're making the best gains you can possibly make, guys, I am offering a very undervalued service right now. I mean, it's just really cheap compared to what a lot of other people are offering, especially even like trade schools. Now, I don't like to down college because it's definitely a core seat of knowledge that has been in our world for all of our lifetimes. Let's be real here. But the reality is a lot of people do end up getting screwed. They end up spending a lot of money, maybe not connected with a job, maybe not even obtaining the knowledge. That's the beauty of one-on-one instruction. It's almost guaranteed absorption. Okay, that's the beauty of having a shroop up the mountain. Okay, and you want it when you're starting trading, guys. I can't stress enough, the early stages are the hardest time for a trader. You want someone guiding you along, helping you make better decisions, increasing your positivity and giving you better chances and more opportunities to make money. And guys, just in transparency, Zion is crushing it. That is my private Discord channel, which you must be a student, an active student, to remain in. And guys, let's be real here. I suggest to all students to complete my course. Okay? If you can make it through the whole course, you have no excuse to not be making money every single day. That's just where we're at. I've had many students jump off after even 5 or 10 hours and make serious money, guys. It's mind-blowing, actually. Like, some of you guys' absorption rate is just incredible. We're really just crushing it. And the reality is, guys, I know I'm a good teacher. I'm helping people out. I'm changing their lives through financial freedom and learning to trade. And guys, that's the best gift to give someone. You can take the knowledge you get from me and take it to any exchange and apply it and nip profits every single day, guys. And if that doesn't interest you, I don't know what does. Okay, and just remember, I obviously give away the information here for free on YouTube. This is for somebody who's looking to really make changes in their life and not just do little trades and have some fun and support the channel. This is life-changing stuff we're talking about here, guys. Cryptocurrency has changed my life. I have done the job to 9 to 5, and guys, I was gonna lose my mind working that way for the rest of my life if that was the case. So I'm really glad I found cryptocurrency. And guys, just remember, if you don't come from a rich family must come from you. And with cryptocurrency, I make it as easy as riding that wave. Guys, I am Crypto Matrix. I will catch you guys later.